Hey everyone, it's Mike Bond with Smart with Debt. Today I wanted to show you how you could accelerate your payments and actually cut some money off your budget. I had a friend, colleague reach out to me and they're like, I really want to accelerate my debt, but I can't find any more money in my budget. I have 4 kids going to school. They all need stuff. I want to get out of debt. I just can't figure out where this money is going to come from. So I wanted to show you how you can reposition debt. So in this case, it's 3 credit cards. How can she reposition all of her debt into better debt, lower payments, lower interest, pay it off sooner, and put some more money in her budget every month? So that's what I want to show you today, is how you could put in using one of our simple calculators. Go to smartwithdebt.com, download one of the calculators. You could play with it and see how you could reposition your debt so it's lower costs, lower interest rates, and you could accelerate through it. Now let's run through this example. It's an example I've used in other videos just because it's easy. Remember, we're going to calculator.net because I want to make sure you can use tools that are free, that are on the internet, to look this up. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. We'd be glad to reach out and see how we can help. Now let's go through an example. So we're going to calculator.net, free website. We're going into financial calculators and debt payoff calculators. So here we're going to clear the screen and we're going to put in the credit card 1. We're going to keep everything at $7,000. And this is where you put in your information. In this case, we're using payments that are interest plus 1%. So in credit card 1, it's $184. Interest rate is 19%. Credit card 2, $7,000. I just like to show you with real round numbers how simple this is, the steps you go through so you can put your information in here. So on the credit card number 2, the $7,000, the payment is actually $213 because the interest rate is 24%. And then credit card number 3, $7,000. Payment is $244 and the interest rate is 29%. And yes, there are a lot of 29% interest rates out there. So what we're going to do is hit the calculate button, and what we're going to find up here at the top where it says results. So currently, if she keeps paying the monthly payment that she has now, which is $641, once she has one credit card paid off and she keeps paying $641, she could pay this off in 54 months. She's going to spend about $34,322.90 on these credit cards. Remember, the balance is $21,000. And also remember, you put in your own information so you could find out the numbers are for you. In this case, even though she's accelerating her debt, she's still going to pay over $13,000 in interest until it's paid off on $21,000 of initial balances she started with. Now let's look at repositioning just like we have in other examples that we're doing. And we're going to use the same calculator, calculator.net. We're going to go in here and do debt payoff, clear the form, and we're just going to put in home equity loan. And we're going to say it's $21,500 because maybe there's some fees on the loan itself. And we're going to say the interest rate is 8%. Now we wanted to save money. We wanted to put some more money into our pocket. So we're going to take $100 off what she's paying now, and we're going to say it's $541. This is where you play with the numbers. You could put different numbers in here and run different scenarios. And we're going to hit calculate. Now what we're going to find out here is now for the $541, it's going to take us about 3 years, 11 months. It's going to be $25,061.95. And the interest is only going to be $3,561.96. That's a big difference. So let's put it into one of our calculators just to see where those numbers are. So we're going to split the screen here and we're going to go put in the information. So $34,322.90. Interest was $13,322.90. And 4 years, 6 months. Payments, remember, were $641. And that's the 4 years, 6 months it's going to take off. Still accelerates because we're keeping that $641. But remember, she wanted to, in her case, pay it off early, and we're going to flip her credit card debt, she's a homeowner, into a better fixed rate home equity loan. So in that case, the $21,500, the total payments were $25,061.95. The total she's going to pay in interest, according to our calculator over here, is $3,561.96. And she's going to pay this off now in 3 years, 11 months. So even though she's accelerated by keeping her payments at 641, by just flipping the debt over, she's going to still save another 7 months. And on top of that, her payments are only going to be 541. So she's saving $100 a month, which means she's putting $100 a month back into her life to help with kid expenses, to enjoy life a little bit more, maybe go out with her husband. So in our example here, this person could save over $9,000 of debt by just flipping their debt, plus putting $100 into their life. So they save money, they lower their time in debt, plus every month they're putting $100 more into their budget. Now what you need to do is put your numbers in here, get the calculator and find out, play with the numbers, see how much you want to save. Maybe they could even save another $50 and keep it at 4 years, 6 months, put some more money into their life. She's trying to get out of debt faster than just paying the minimum, but she does not want to find more money in her budget. So I know there's a lot of people out there who feel that way. It's like, I want the relief, I want to get out of debt soon, but I can't find any more money. I don't want to go to the envelope system, all these other things. So how do you do it? You flip your debt into better debt. If you have any questions, like I said, just leave them in the comments. Also check out our website, smartwithdebt.com. Share this video so we can help other people get into better debt, good, healthy debt. As we like to say, learn to use debt. Don't let debt use you.